I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear. Like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know.
Okay, I have no idea when that song stops because I can't hear it in my own ears. So, we're starting a little early. Can everybody hear everything all right? Alright. I'm happy that people can hear me alright. Hopefully everything works alright. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But we are starting just a tad bit early. We'll just get into it. How is everyone doing on this fine Tuesday day? Looks like
Chief 1, communications.
we are at station 7 and 3 today.
Dad?
We're on ladder.
Show station 7, station
In the
3
ambulance,
in
can I do
service.
something better than your streams? Oh, thank you.
Copy, song station 7 and station 3, active time.
I am doing alright. Not much to really complain about. I'm just excited after a few more days here in this Airbnb, and I can finally move into the new house. Oh no, I don't like this Airbnb. One, I'm back in the pillow chair. I quite literally have 2 pillows under my ass and then one behind my back, and I still get back pain. The internet is restricted to children, which means there's like a lot of YouTube. I can't even watch my own videos on YouTube. So there's a lot of videos I can't watch because it's restricted. I can't comment on anything. Can't read my own comments. Very annoying. I literally cannot watch all the videos, all the GTA videos on my YouTube have disappeared because of the restriction on the internet itself. I can't change it because obviously we don't have access to the administrative. Alright, let's get to it. Let's see how things work out today. Am I driving today or am I command? Oh, of course I'm the command on ladder today. You don't need to see this pillow chair, it's fine.
Fire radio to Chief 2.
Go for it.
Can you advise what apparatus you're going to be on tonight?
You two, I'm gonna be on ladder.
Copy.
You want to see it? I'll take a photo of it. But not right now, though, of course. I'm definitely having a lot of back pain, and more importantly, I have no stability on my arms or anything with this chair. It's kind of terrible. Let's go ahead and get our paperwork updated. It has been a little bit because we weren't able to stream last time due to the issues. Checklist. Alright.
Danger zone.
Thank you for the danger zone. Let us go ahead and see if there's any IA reports or anything like that. As well as fire reports. No IA reports. Oh, we already saw this. So nothing new there. No IA reports either. I guess we're doing a good job. Thursday is when I move out of this Airbnb, and then I'd kill some time for about 5 hours, which I don't know what I'm gonna do because I need to stay. I'm gonna have to stay with my car during those 5 hours because I'm gonna have a very large amount of gaming and streaming equipment in my car, and I'm definitely not gonna leave that
911.
unattended. And then Friday is when the moving truck comes in, as well as Comcast. I know there's no fiber near me, unfortunately, so I gotta deal with Comcast. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually needed that. I don't know if I'll be able to stream on Friday. It depends on whether I can set everything up ahead of time, but I don't know. I really don't know. Most likely I should be able to, but no promises.
I don't got eyes in the back of my head. You gonna tell me what it is?
It's not a logo.
I can probably leave my car unattended for short periods of time, but you know,
Chief
not
2, Chief 1.
go for.
You have time for an interview?
10-4. You can send him up.
10.
Oh fuck. We got an interview to do. I don't know who this is. Let me quickly grab this. No, I don't want to do another interview.
Chief 1 Communications, I'll be Roman.
Go ahead.
Or Chief 1 will be Roman.
Copy, Chief 1.
Oh, hello, hello.
Never mind.
Oh, hello.
Howdy there.
How are you?
I'm doing alright. And who may you be?
Krista Curse. You emailed me last night.
Right. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Deputy Chief Campbell.
It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Have you been introduced to any of the other firefighters that you might have met along the way up?
I have not.
Okay, so... Alright, come on in. If you can go ahead and sit on the couch there. Do you have a copy of your resume, anything like that?
I do. It'll be one of those in brain thing.
Okay. I really hate it when people say that.
There you are.
Give me one moment, I'm gonna get some paperwork here. And a clipboard. Clipboard. Let me look this quickly up. Yeah, I don't really like that in GTA 5 is such an old game now. But... where is my... there it is. I don't remember which one this was. I think this is that Brooks. Nope. Krista Carson, there it is. Alright, Miss Carson.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me know when you are ready to begin the interview. I've got a few questions ahead of time, though. Or I should say a few comments. If you do pass the interview, we do have to do a bit of a background check.
Okay.
If you are also passed, do you have any prior experience in the fire department, or is this a new career for you?
It's a new career. I did do volunteer work with Liberty City's type of like St. John's ambulance for about 6 months before joining the fire academy.
Okay, so you have been through the fire academy?
Yes, here in San Andreas.
You've been to the fire academy here?
The one up there at the college. There,
okay.
Of course.
Okay. Well, if you are a person we would like in our department, you are required to do an academy for us as well. It'll
That's
probably
fine.
be more of a refresher for you, and it'll be sponsored by us as well.
Of course.
All right, let's start with are you currently in a job right now, or did you quit all
I
of them?
am not. I've never really been employed. My parents paid for my college tuition to motivate this way. After my stint with St. John's, to go through like college to study for firefighter EMT, as well as, to follow my dream to become a firefighter.
All right. Could you tell me a little bit about your past experiences with your prior jobs?
Well, for most part, I worked mostly sporting events because I was tutoring them there on weekends. So it was mostly dealing with underage children, sport athletes. Nothing more than like a sprained wrist, broken leg here and there. I absolutely loved it, which my dad also insisted, because he's a retired fire chief in Liberty City, that I try and go out and become a firefighter, which is what inspired me to apply here.
Okay. That was going to be my next question, is where your aspirations came from to even try this career. Can you tell me a little bit about your father and past aspirations?
My father was a fire chief for 25 years in the Liberty City Fire Department, and I got my inspirations from him, and so I used to be able to go to the station, see him in action. You know, hearing the stories of how he saved like a multitude of lives. Like he went to this one fire and he ended up saving like 10 people in the fire, and that kind of built on my aspirations to be just like my dad. My dad and I are extremely close.
All right. So what do you believe is going to give you the greatest sense of satisfaction here in this job?
The satisfaction would be being able to help those who can't help themselves and being able to save lives, and then property.
All right. Is there anything that you're worried about joining this job?
Um, I would be worried as anybody else about being injured on the job or dying. But at least if that does come down to it, I would be dying doing something that I love.
All right. You understand the hardships that firefighters often face, both physically and mentally?
Yeah, I witnessed it with my father.
Okay. Considering you've got a little bit of experience on that, how do you intend to cope with certain situations?
Well, when my dad started noticing that he was having issues with it, he seeked counseling, and I would most likely do the same. I would also, maybe reach out to my command to see how they felt, and I'd like to work with my command and try and still get the help that I need. Um, but I would probably seek counseling
Fire
for
radio
sure.
5547.
All right. And do you have any hobbies, anything like that that you do outside of work?
Apparatus is nicer.
I do a lot of exercise.
engine.
I try to
Copy.
pet sit now for a little bit, and then I mostly collect sports cards.
Right. And do you feel like you're going to be able to balance out your, off-duty time as well as your on-duty time?
Yeah, of course.
What's a strength that you feel like you have that'll be very beneficial here within this career?
Well, I'm one who likes to take the initiative, so I'm not one who likes to stand around. So if I see, the engines need to be cleaned, I'll go clean the engine. Or, I don't like, you know, I don't like having my command see me standing around just kind of talking. I always want to be doing something. If that makes sense.
Fair enough. What about any weaknesses that you feel are going to hinder you within this career, and how are you trying to improve upon them?
Well, what would my weakness be? Let's see. That's a tough question because I never really had to think of that. It would more so probably be getting to work on time because I have a really bad sleep schedule. But I've been trying to get myself to bed earlier and waking up at a decent time and trying to get myself to a routine.
All right. What do you you know what? I'm gonna kind of modify this particular question. What
Okay.
are 3 attributions that you feel like every firefighter should have, and why?
Well, they would need strength for sure because of like heavy lifting, integrity, and respect by the community. And the reason for that is we portray a public figure, and we want the public to see and be able to trust us as firefighters slash EMTs, and we need to be able to meet those needs and go above and beyond.
All right. Now we're getting a little more personal here. What is something you feel like you failed at in one of your prior jobs?
I would have to say I was actually at a sporting event, and we had this one little girl come in, and she had broken her leg, and I had failed to notice that I was tending to the leg, but
Go ahead,
um,
10-4.
she kept telling me she kept asking for her mom, and I failed to recognize that her mom wasn't there, and she actually wasn't a member of
Go ahead,
any of the
you're
sporting teams, and that
clear to
she
be
was
in
a
this
lost
channel if
little
that's
girl,
what
and
you're
I
asking.
failed to realize that and notify the police, which I'm proved to take regret in my life.
All right. Now, what do you feel like is one of your greatest successes in life, as a whole?
Does
Go ahead.
graduating count?
Whatever you feel like is a great success in your life.
Well, my most greatest success would have been graduating from the college up here in San Andreas. And that's probably been the highest point of my life.
Okay. Now, in terms of stress, obviously this job is going to be high stress related. Do you feel like you could manage stress pretty well?
Yeah.
All right. Now, during those moments of high stress, do you feel like you'll be able to follow instructions from your command officers as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any time where you believe that you need to not follow a command from your commanding officer?
No, for the most part, I would trust my command's orders and follow them to the T.
Right. Alright, we're gonna go into a few hypothetical questions, just to answer the best of your ability here.
Okay.
So you are one of the medics on scene, and you are working on a patient who is getting a little more belligerent vocally. How would you handle a situation like that?
I would probably call for an Alioni just to kind of just have on scene. And then I would try and retract his, positively, sir, can you, not say that? We're trying to help. Can you, just kind of focus on, talk to me here. What seems to be the issue? Try and refocus their brain from a negative aspect to more of a positive one, and maybe try and get them to calm down a bit and work with us instead of against us.
Okay. Now that patient is starting to physically be belligerent, trying to smack you around, etc. How would you handle that?
Again, I would call for Leo, tell him that we have a combative patient, and then I would probably have my partner and I, do the best we can until they arrive, and then notify Leo of the situation. I don't know if you guys sedate patients here or like have them handcuffed to the stretcher when they become combative or not. Um, I don't know if that policy. I don't know if you guys have a policy on that or not, but I would probably try to do things to the best of my policy, to the policy of the FD.
All right. Yeah, we do have. It's rare that we sedate. Usually, we get LEO involved if needed, but occasionally we will have to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, you are witnessing a verbal confrontation in the fire station between firefighters. How would you handle a situation like that?
Well, I mean, I would probably go over and try and see what the problem is and maybe mediate. And if I couldn't, I would probably notify command and let command handle it from that aspect, because quarreling firefighters is never a good thing.
Okay. You witnessed a fellow firefighter stealing some items from one of the racks in the Bay Area. How would you handle a situation seeing that?
I would notify command versus confronting them. I would just come straight to command with it, and then let them handle it from that aspect. as that's above my pay grade.
Fair enough. Alright, you're responding an engine to a scene, and upon getting to the scene, you notice that one of the victims who were involved with this MBA happens to be a close/loved one of yours. How would you handle yourself on that?
I would get on the radio. I would call for a second medic and a supervisor. Upon them arriving, I would notify them that patient in there is a close friend, and I would probably have somebody else tend to them while I tended to a different victim due to conflict of interest.
Thank you for the follow. And final one is you come up to a scene. You're on ladder. You come up to a structure fire, and your scene command instructs you to get onto the roof and ventilate. Upon approaching to the top of the roof, you notice that it is bubbling and perhaps slightly unstable. How would you go about that?
You automatically got a radio scene command to know that what's going on the roof, and then let them, see what they want you to do after that. Because if it's bubbling, I believe it's going to be unsafe for us to get on the roof to ventilate due to the bubbling.
Okay. The command officer tells you, "I don't care, get up on that roof." How would you handle that?
Then I would get on the roof and see if there was a safer spot where we could ventilate. And if there wasn't, then I would radio back saying there's no way we can get up here. We would have to, it would then become a situation where after the fire, I would have to talk to a higher up that's not that scene command about what happened and let them handle it, as that's not only putting firefighters at risk, myself at risk, but victims that are inside the building at risk as well.
Okay. And just a final general question. Are there any medical conditions that we should be aware of in order to accommodate you, or anything like that that may become a factor within doing your job to the best of your ability?
I got no allergies, no nothing like that.
Beautiful. Alright, well that is the end of my interview.
Well, thank you for the time, Mr. Campbell.
Of course, I'm going to go ahead and do a background check on you, make sure you're all clear there. But from what I can see, I would love you to join this department if you happen to pass through your fire academy. But once again, we do need to go through that background check. Once it is approved, I'll go ahead and send a confirmation letter to you, and we'll get you started in that academy of yours.
I appreciate that, Mr. Campbell. Thank you for your time.
Of course. You have a good rest of your day. Do you need to be shown the way out, or?
I think I can find my way, but if I get lost, I get lost.
Alright, take care then.
You too, thank you.
That was a solid candidate, actually. I really liked... I don't like that response on... there are some orders you have to just tell your incident command that you just gotta tell them, fuck you, I ain't doing that. But it is what it is. Let's see. Cougar attack.
Danger zone.
Thank you for the follow there. Alright, we probably will not be called to this, but... And on the highway. I don't know about you, but in Oregon, I see a lot of people walking on the highway, and cops never stop you. As long as you're not causing chaos, they don't stop for every person they see on the side. Alright, we will be right back after this brief sponsor message, and we'll continue our duty here. Gaming communities. It's time to organize your Drive documents all in one place. Sonoran CMS offers a centralized portal for everything, restricts access based on community rank, and even offers sensitive document watermarking and copy prevention. Learn more at sonorancms.com/yaka221. Did you hear that alright? Again, I can't hear it. Yes, you did perfect. All right. We are at station 7 and 3. We are on ladder, however. I was hoping to be on rescue today, but I did ask for ladder or rescue, whatever was needed. Let's say hello to everybody else. The fuck? What is this?
Hey, Chief.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's everything?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing alright. Checking up on everybody around here. It's very loud out here. Oh my goodness.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, nerves are not nice to me right now. I was actually here for an interview. I believe you sent me an email yesterday. I believe.
Right.
Yeah, my name's Elena Shepard.
Okay. Yeah, I can go ahead and get you done. If you want to go ahead and follow
Okay.
me. Ah!
Wish me luck.
Alright, well, I am Deputy Chief Campbell. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, pleasure to meet you as well.
That's the life of a chief, guys. Interviews. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs, go across. Have you been in this station before?
I have not, no. I'm from Pennsylvania originally. I've only lived in the county since I've moved here.
I see. Well, I can show you around after our interview is done. I just want to make sure that we prioritize that just in case I get called out.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hydrate. It is a very lovely day out here, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. It's definitely weather that I'm not used to, but that's nice.
What are you used to?
Well, Mother Nature seems to be bipolar sometimes, so sometimes I'm used to pure rain and snow, or we have maybe one day every few months that is very blistering hot.
I see. Alright, feel free to sit on the couch. Do you happen to have a copy of your resume and all that?
Yes ma'am, I do.
Alright, go ahead and just take that and get a clipboard quickly. Get a bit of a notebook here.
Mhm.
One moment. Clipboard. In community interviews are ICly. Alrighty. So they are approved. This
These
is
students don't like me very much.
no worries. Oh, she actually she actually made a resume, guys. How do I give me one moment here. I don't know how do I get oh, there it is. All right, Miss Shepard. I'm just taking a quick look at your resume. That's so cool. I love it when people actually do this. Alright, so it looks like you have experience as a volunteer firefighter. Is that correct? Oh,
radio.
I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, yes ma'am, I can.
It looks like you have experience as a volunteer firefighter?
Yes, my father was a captain, for about 2 years. He was rank walked, with the Lake Manoa, fire company. After, I decided to volunteer when I was around 15 after his passing. It was kind of a passion him and I shared, and I wanted to, live on his legacy with it, so. I volunteered for about 7 months before, moving back to San Andreas.
I see. Alright. Well, that kind of answers my first question, which was where you decide when or where you decided to, or why I should say, why you decided to go for this career. Talon, thank you for the raid. All right. Looks like you've already got experience on that. Do you you understand the hardships and such that comes out of being a firefighter, both physically and mentally?
Yes, ma'am, absolutely.
All right. And how do you find yourself when it comes to coping with that? What do you personally do?
Um,
Talon?
well, one of my big hobbies is journaling, actually. I usually write down my emotions, kind of what I did today. I kind of just, instead of showing my emotions, I usually just write it down, and kind of look back on it and try to figure out how I can, better myself with keeping my emotions at a stable spot. And I love to go hiking. Hiking is one of my favorite things. Hiking, boating. I love the water, so I try to go to the beach at least as many times as I can. Just going on hikes and journaling is my two most favorite things. Nature kind of just calms me down, just makes me feel back at home.
All right. That's good to hear that you have a nice balance between your work life and your personal life.
Mm-hmm.
What are 3 personality traits or attributes that you feel like a firefighter should have in order to do their job well, and why?
Definitely communication. One, whether it's with patients, or with each other. Communication, accountability as well. If you make a mistake, obviously, don't be ashamed to admit it. We all are all human. We all make mistakes. It happens. Just own up to it and learn from it. So accountability, communication. I guess the teamwork kind of goes with both. And I think another thing would definitely be honesty. Either honesty or just show passion for what you're doing.
Go ahead,
Show
You can show me roaming city limits.
that you have an interest in what you're doing.
roaming city limits.
Even if something might be difficult, try your best to work through it. Find ways to confide in your teammates and everything, and just try to use the best of your ability to work with others. And definitely like strength, whether it's mentally or physically. Because if you mentally aren't strong enough, then it could be difficult for you to be physically strong enough. Because there are big things when it comes to working in this field, whether it's with attack lines or supply hoses and everything. It can be kind of physically compacting, but also when you go on medic calls or something, if there's possibility that someone that could get injured, and it can be difficult for yourself and others, and you just have to remember that unfortunately things in life do happen, but you just need to push forward and continue doing what you can do.
How do you feel like your past coworkers, especially in your volunteer job, what do you think that they would say about you to me if I was to ask?
I would hope they would say that I was hardworking. I definitely pushed myself past my limit to not to be the best in what I was doing, but to show the genuine passion that I had for it. I did get awarded Employee of the Month 2 months in a row, and I was given a volunteer firefighter award of the year. I definitely when I would volunteer when I was working at the restaurant, I always kind of made sure everybody was comfortable. Whether it was just having a simple conversation with them and just kind of learning who they are, or making sure that, you know, they were in a comfortable environment in general. Because that's a very big important thing to me, is making sure that everyone feels safe and feels like they can be themselves no matter what.
Well said. What is the... this might get a little personal here, but what do you feel like is a failure that you experienced in the past, and what did you do to overcome it?
I think definitely not spending enough time with my father.
Oh.
He was exposed to asbestos on a hazmat pole that he went onto, and we were told that it was cancer. He passed away within 2 weeks after he became sick. And
where do you want me at station tonight?
I was mad at the world, and I decided to go out and run away and not spend time with my family or with him. It's a hard thing to talk about, but I didn't really get a chance to spend much time with him before he passed, which I regret every moment of every day. It's been about 10 years, but it's something that I regret dearly every day of my life. I think another thing is not being there for my mother when she needed me. After, it was only me, my mom, and my dad. I'm an only child. When my father passed away, my mom, mental health was not the best, and I didn't show her the love and care that she needed, and we had a falling out. And when I moved back to Pennsylvania to go and see her, I wanted to make sure that she knew how much I appreciated everything that she did, for me and for my dad, because she took care of my dad when he was sick. And I, made sure that me and her were on a better page than we left off, because you only get one mother. You might have mother figures in your life or parental figures, but you only get one mother and one father. And I knew that because I didn't spend the time that I wish I did with my father. I had to spend as much time with her as I could. So I fly back every now and then to go and see her, or I'd fly her out here or whatnot to make sure that I could spend as much time with her as possible. With her health getting a little bit worse, it's one of the most important things to me, besides helping people, is making sure that I don't make the same mistake I made the first time.
Hey. Now, where do you find the greatest satisfaction in becoming a firefighter?
Definitely trying to do my best to help people. When I would volunteer at the fire company, I always made sure that, like I said before, making sure everyone was comfortable, and what they were doing. I think one main thing, would be making sure that, I'm sorry, talking about my dad kind of messed up my brain a little bit.
Take your time.
Could you ask the question one more time? I'm so sorry.
Where do you feel you get the greatest satisfaction from being a firefighter?
Definitely making a change. Helping people whenever they need it. Whether it's just going on a call for whether it's a mental health patient, or if it's a MVA, or code blue call, or even if it were to be a cat in the tree. Just being able to help in any sense and knowing that what I'm doing is making the community better in any way, whether even if it's just a tiny bit, it makes me feel like the dream that my father and I shared is coming true, and that I'm able to live up to what he had such passion for, and what I know that I can do to help keep his legacy going.
Okay. How do you feel like you can handle stress?
I handle it pretty well. As I was a waitress, I've dealt with pretty fair amount of stress situations. Whether it was, I worked at a grill and bar, so there was a lot of drinking involved. So I've dealt with my fair share of, people having a little too much to drink. Usually I just find the best way to kind of de-escalate the situation. If I can, if I need to step away just for a moment to collect myself, I will. I try to put my emotions aside and focus on what I'm doing, whether it could be attending to a patient, or if it's talking with a customer that's being rude or that's obviously under the influence of something. I try to make sure that my emotions are set aside and the person's care comes first. I definitely try to think, how would everything my father taught me on how to control my emotions and how to not let the job get to me, and how to always focus on what's important in life. And that's to make sure that, happiness and passion is a really big thing.
Okay. Are you able to follow orders and requests and such while on scene during a very stressful situation?
Absolutely. No matter what gender, age, does not matter.
Alright. Do you feel like there'd be any time in your career that you would disobey a direct order?
I wouldn't really say disobey. If there comes to a time where I know in my gut that something is wrong, I will voice my opinion about it. I will still do what I'm told, absolutely, but I will voice my opinion about it after the scene has been cleared, respectively, of course. I just do what my dad would have done. But I definitely would obviously, of course, make sure that whatever I'm told is done first, and if there were any concerns that I had, I would respectfully bring it up to whoever I needed to bring it up with.
Alright. We're gonna go into a few hypotheticals. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Okay.
You are on medic, and you are on a scene where your patient is becoming verbally confrontational. How would you handle a situation like that?
Well, first I'll make sure that Elio is on scene, to help with traffic control, of course, and, kind of just make sure that if anything were to escalate, we would have, the proper, security that we would need. Definitely try to figure out, okay, is the patient acting this way because they're under the influence of something? Or could it just be a mental crisis? Definitely make sure what is going on first before making any specific moves. Definitely try talking. Definitely make sure that the patient is comfortable in a situation, whether it's said they're acting out because there's too many people around, try to have people leave to get them to a comfortable spot where both me and them can be comfortable enough to where we can help them, but at the same time where they don't feel threatened or they don't feel entrapped. Because you always want to make sure that the patient or whoever is doesn't feel threatened or anything, because that could make them act out even more. And then after concluding what we think could be the issue, whether it's mental health or they're under the influence of some sort of narcotic or alcohol, we can then go forth with whatever we need to help them.
Okay, next question. You notice a firefighter is in one of our medical closets and is stealing medicine. You notice that they're hiding it away, maybe under their sleeve or whatever the case might be. What would you do in a situation like this?
Immediately I would ask them what they're doing with the stuff, if they need it for any specific reason. Depending on, even if they were to say like, oh, I'm using it to resupply medic, or no matter what the reason may be, I would make sure they put it back, and then I would go to command about it, or my higher up about it, letting them know, hey, whether they cooperated or not, say, hey, this is what happened. I don't know, even if I didn't know if this was something that happened before, I would let my higher up know so they could keep an eye on, make sure it doesn't happen again. But yeah, mostly just, I would first talk with them first to see why they're doing it, and then I would go to command either way. That way it can be noted that it is happening, so it doesn't get brushed over. If it was bubbling, then most likely it would become a hazmat scene, because unless we know what exactly is causing the bubbling to happen, even then I would still call it as I would suggest that it be a hazmat scene, because I would rather us be safe, and protected from whatever it could be, whether it's from a narcotic or anything that it may be. That way you're lessening the chances of getting exposed to whatever it could be. And then checking the rest of the roof to see if it's coming from anywhere else or if it's just that one specific spot. And yeah, just making sure that every other place is clear first, so you can know how to properly go about with the 360.
And just a final question, do you have any health conditions or medical conditions that we should be aware of to accommodate, and or that may be cause of a concern to be able to do your job to the best of your ability?
I was diagnosed when I was 18 with schizophrenia. It's very low.
Interesting.
It's not that it is controlled medication. I very, very, very rarely ever have episodes. I'm not gonna hide it. That's nothing I'm gonna hide. I'm not ashamed of it. But I know how to balance between myself and what I'm doing and my episodes. There may be a chance where a possible episode could happen, but even then I'm not going to allow it to stop myself from living my dream. And it's not something that I'm ashamed of. I'm open about it, because I can control it, but I can't just get rid of it. So it's something that's a part of me, and if I hide it, then later down the line, if something were to happen, it could affect things more, and it would be me just hiding parts of myself that I shouldn't be hiding.
Okay, I do appreciate you letting us know that. I will tell you it won't be a factor of any sort of declining, but that was my last question. Do you have any questions for me?
No, ma'am, I do not.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this background test on you. I do need to make sure everything
Okay.
clears. With that being said,
absolutely.
I very much appreciate you interviewing with me, and I don't feel like I even need to push my notes forward to anyone. I would like to accept you here on the spot if you are willing to.
Are you serious?
Yep. With that being said, your Fire Academy, you will need to get a refresher course. It will be sponsored by us. But like I said, I need to make sure that the background check clears. I'll send you an email later tonight on that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. I
Don't thank me. You should thank yourself. That was one of my top tier interviews that I've personally have the pleasure of hearing, to be honest.
really, I was. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. My father is one of the main reasons why I chose to do this. It's like I said before, it's something that, was our passion. I was honestly going to give up, but I could hear his voice in my head telling me not to give up, that just to keep going, and when I got the email, I just knew that he was looking over me, and this is what he wanted me to do. It's something I'd wanted to do since I was 10, 11, so thank you so much, Deputy Chief. I really, really appreciate it.
I'm glad that I can help make it happen, but like I said, all of that work is something that you should take pride in yourself.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Like I said, I'll reach out to you in emails on once the background check's just clear, and we'll get yourself situated with the Fire Academy, and like I said, it'll be a refresher course for you.
Okay, thank you again.
Of course. Do you need to be shown out, or are you gonna be able to make your way out?
Quite possibly. I don't know the
Yeah,
station.
let me.
Okay.
Do you have your bag with
Thank
you?
you.
Oh, you might have forgotten it there.
My bag was in the car. I only brought my folder in.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for coming with us, and hopefully soon you'll be able to tour all the stations here and get to learn them a little more. They are a bit of a maze.
Hopefully.
That was a top tier interview. I don't fucking care what anybody says.
Ladder 1.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Ladder 1 and medic. This is medic 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, here you are. I'm gonna leave you to. Let me step out here. I'm gonna leave you here if you wanted to introduce yourself to anyone else here, but I do need to go back in and get your paperwork settled here.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Of course. I'll be back out here soon.
Alright, okay.
And I wanna get some paperwork done. I wanna get this set. I already know that her background, quote unquote, background check is cleared. I just need to get it written down. That was quite literally a top tier fucking interview. I don't.
Engine 2 fire radio. Can we get a Leo unit to 1041 Dulo Ave for looks to be a possible assault?
Break, Fire Tech 36, PD is advising lockdown Station 7.
Training bag available.
Chief 1, clear the net. Dispatch, you drop tones. What do you have?
Medic 2, can I have you respond to 1046 for a person down? Again, 1046, person down, medic 2.
Medic 2 fire radio, or Medic 2 engine 2's on scene. We rolled up on it.
Copy, medic 2, Minister 10 is on team.
Medic 2 fire radio.
Go ahead, medic 2.
Can we get a Leo down here too, please?
Copy that, stand by.
Come in.
Chief 1's firefighter.
I'm trying to find out where.
Sorry?
But they're not telling
Fire
us.
Tech 36.
We've been told to lock down
Getting
because
details
there's
on
a bomb threat somewhere around
Negative,
here,
all
but
I
they're
heard
not
was
exactly
quote,
sure
lockdown the
where.
station.
So
This
everyone's
is 23,
Yeah, I would like to know
heard
where,
something
because if
about
it's
a bomb.
because if it's on the opposite end of the city, I'm not locking down the station.
Our chief will just clear the air.
I think there's a state unit outside somewhere.
Yeah, let's see where the location is. 'Cause I'm not.
Chief 1 communications.
Address, please. Hey.
Wait, do we have location of this bomb threat?
It is passing the casino right now. It could be possibly coming this way. I would try
Okay,
and-
so it's a moving bomb.
Yeah, it's a moving bomb. We've dealt with this guy before. As a firefighter over your shoulder. But yeah, no, it's over by the casino right now. It's on the move, so just
please give
probably
me a
best stay inside.
situation
Okay.
on what exactly this bomb threat is, how close it is to our
Sounds like
station, while we're locked
8185
up.
is where he's at right now, so.
Chief 2, I've got further information on that bomb threat. It's gonna be a moving bomb heading south into the city past the casino as
Should
of
we
about
go in?
10 seconds ago.
Should we go inside with everybody else?
Chief 1 copies. Then get in the trucks, get out of the station.
And 4, Chief 2, to all units at Station 7, get in your trucks. Let's get out of here.
Chief 1, y'all go different directions and just stage in different areas.
Alright, ladder, why don't we head south? Wait, we'll head south from here. Hold on.
Alright.
We still have civilians here? Cause...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me, just letting you all know there is a moving bomb threat around the city right now, so I'd advise you to just get out of here. Go
yeah,
anywhere.
we're heading to the. We're heading to
Yeah,
the
we're
car
going up
now.
to the state chief.
Okay, alright, thank you.
Medic 1 Command, we're just going to be heading down towards the industrial park, southbound.
Oops. I might need to... There we go, it's good. Ladder 1, we are also moving south to the industrial area.
Incoming 911. Incoming 911.
Danger zone.
Message me back and I drop 100 gifted subs. Message you back in what way? Here, how about let's talk. I'll take the bait. There we go.
What's the ETA on the sheriff's department or everything here?
I'm usually skeptical about things like this, but you know, a response takes me 2 seconds, so it's alright.
Be advised, Medic 2, they're about 5 to 10 minutes delayed. They're back up right now.
I don't even know how to private message people on Twitch. That's how little I know about Twitch.
Chief 1 communications.
Good, Chief 1.
I'll be scanning the
Oh,
Metro
never
Law
mind.
channel.
Okay.
That's operation on this. No need to relay info.
Copy.
There we go. I'm not gonna tell you what I messaged them. Callum, why are you messaging me? This is how.
Chief 1, all units stay out of Central LS if you can, South Central.
Just find a spot we can pull over and just relax in.
Go for it.
Tango 30 is at your location.
10-9?
Tango 30 from sheriff's department is route to your location at this time.
Receive, thank you.
That's that 41 fire right.
This guy's lying, clearly.
Go to step 41.
Like, I'm not having a conversation with you when you lie to me.
Copy that.
I don't know how to start whispers on Twitch. I know that I get them occasionally,
Your pleasure.
but I never have started one.
Stand by.
You're on Unit Rescue 5. You'll be single staffed until we can reconvene at the station. Rescue 5 and then go roaming.
Okay, I full ass 7. I'm roaming in the area now.
This is a very weird place.
Yeah, I'm just. Let's find somewhere else, shall we?
That 40 on fire radio. Or correction, rescue 5 fire radio.
Good.
Yeah, I'm in the CAD. You should have me as a unit ID on fire now.
Each have 9 minutes.
You should have me in the CAD under the rescue. It's the unit groups. Should be there.
Be there.
All right.
Chief 1 communications.
Incoming 911.
They got that vehicle pulled over, don't they?
10-9?
Or did they have that vehicle pulled over? Got overlapping communication. If you can check and see if we're Ocean King to head back to the station.
I don't know if they understand what he's asking. There's quite a few businesses open. We just don't need to go right now. Hi, Ripley.
Fire radio to medic 2. You still green at this time on your call?
Hey, bro, we're good.
Copy that.
You get hit for a gun/bomb residue. Interesting. What I'm gonna look up.
Rescue 5 fire radio. We're relocated to Station 1.
Bullshit. Bullshit. This seems like a scam.
Fire radio to G1.
Vice City coming out. Maybe one day. In terms of how many people we have in a session, this is a weekday. We have 66 players right now for a weekday, which actually is pretty good. I would say on average at least 50 plus every night. It obviously is higher on the weekends. Considering that we are a small, non 24/7 community, I think that's pretty good. I don't know where we're going. We're still wandering.
Chief 1.
The advice Station 7 is not safe at this time. Station 1 is safe at this time.
Danger zone.
Thank you for the follow there. Don't know how to say your name because it's in Korean. I believe that's Korean anyways. Yeah, you might as well. Driving around and wasting so much gas ain't really gonna do us well.
Chief on all. The city apparatus will move to Station 1.
Rescue 5, Chief Flood, just be advised we are relocated to Station 1.
Yeah.
Medic 2-5 radio. Medic 2's gonna be en route to Great Ocean Medical.
Incoming 911.
I would love to see GTA 6, man. This game still is beautiful. When this come out, 2000, it's a 10-year-old game. Okay, it's a 10-year-old game. We need a new one. 10 years old is way too long. Granted, it probably will be a while before the GTA 6 has a, I guess a 6M come out for it.
Item 74, far radio.
Item 74.
We'll be out of service.
Copy, AM 74, sure, not service this time.
Hey, 2013 was forever ago. 10 years is a very long time. I still remember when I saw the trailer to Red Dead Redemption, the first one. It's the first game I've ever prematurely bought.
Engine 2, fire radio. Go for fire radio.
Actually, I lie. I think Halo Reach was the first game I
Scene and out roaming.
prematurely bought. Or no, I was there for the nighttime release of that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Attention Medic 2, Engine 2, and Chief 1, could I have you en route for 5047 for an officer-involved MVA? Be advised, we don't have much details on this at this time. However, we do have a confirmed officer-involved MVA, postal 5047 at this time.
That's Scotty.
Medic to advise, we're currently transporting a patient to Great Ocean Medical at this time.
Proceed. Do I have any other active medical units I can route to that, please?
Medic 1.
Proceed, Medic 1. Could I have you en route? Rapid, if you're also available, could I have you en route to that as well, please?
Unit 4 copies. Postal boys 5047, correct?
I'm glad they're adding in rapid and
That is correct, sir.
all the extended services that we have.
Medic, Engine 2, fire radio. Show us en route. Medic 1, fire radio. Is this on US Route 1 or is this on Insuena Road?
Be advised, we're unsure at this time. We're trying to get more details for you.
Medic 1, copy.
EMS 4 responding. Chief 1, Engine 5, are y'all right next to Rescue 5?
Negative, we're over at Popular Street right now, over Northampton Street line.
10-4, when y'all get a chance, head to Station 1, put your probie on Rescue 5, that'll be his assignment, we'll have that double staffed. Once that happens, I'll get Rescue 5 attached to the assignment if I need them.
Received. Rescue 5, Chief 1.
Go ahead.
You want us to start rendezvousing with Edge of 5 emergent and then head to that, or do you want us to stay available until you need us?
Stay available for now.
5, 10-4.
Medic to advise it's not going to be on US Route 1, it's going to be on Encino Road.
Chief 1 copies.
Medic 1 copies.
I really wish the cinematic cameras lasted a little longer than 2 seconds.
Medic 2 is arriving at Great Ocean Medical.
That's Medic 2.
Chief 1 Central, you got any other updates for us?
Be advised, we've just got proper confirmation on the location. It's going to be Encino Road 5047, light to moderate smoking to the vehicle, minimal injuries at this time.
10-4, can you sign me a fire ops channel, please?
Received, will do now.
Go ahead and we'll attach Engine 5 and Rescue 5 to the assignment as well.
Damn it. Give me a call! Alright, I'm gonna take just a short break, guys. I think I can...
Engine 5 postal 5047, correct?
I like...
Chief 1, that's affirmative.
Received, will be en route.
Aww. God damn it.
Medic 1 is on arrival. Rescue 5 responding.
Ah. Can never have anything nice.
EMS 4 arrival.
God. Lame.
Chief 1's on the scene. We'll take fire ops 1. Chief 1's got command. Got a single
Alright,
vehicle
we'll be right...
accident, engine smoking, occupant
Well,
still
we'll
inside.
be right back.
Unknown on entrapment.
We'll be back after the sponsor. And after I go use the
Medic 2
restroom.
will be clear, return back to quarters.
Automatically whitelist and grant in-game permissions the moment you accept someone's application. That's the power of Sonoran CMS, your all-in-one community management system. Learn more at sonorancms.com/yeka221.
Engine 2 on scene, switching to fire up 1.
Engine 2, pull the attack line. Rescue 5, you can cancel your response.
Rescue 5 receiving in service.
Chief 1 switching to fire ops 1. All units on this scene, fire ops 1. PIO 20 fire radio.
Go ahead.
Show me out at station 1.
Keep a PIO showing you out of station 1.
Rescue 5 fire radio.
Go to Rescue 5.
Rescue 5, we're clear from Inesio Road in service.
Copy Rescue 5, showing back 1041 10 8 this time, roaming.
All right. Looks like we may have a call. Oh, of course. Another hanging car over the edge. Ugh. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I am turned around. Where am I going? We're on ladder. Yeah, most likely we'll be going to that call.
Metro Command, Fire Command, if any, responding to the inbound San Andreas Power Street.
We haven't gotten it, Chief.
Oh, for
Man, bomb squad always defuses safely. I just want a bomb that just blows up in their faces. Come on.
All right, Rodney.
Make for an amazing scene.
You haven't paid me back the last 100 I gave you.
Did not, actually.
Yeah, P is apparently advising there's an MVA down in the city that were requested, so.
I was not advised of this. I'll look into it. Stand by.
Fire Radio Metro Command.
Hi, Cronus. You're leaving me, you jerk.
I believe you just went into your radio, sir.
Yeah, I can't wait for dispatch to get this out. We've got a vehicle. It's about to fall off the bridge, the Lower Power Street Bridge. I got a driver who's critical.
Okay, Rescue 5, we're gonna take that.
What's the postal?
Oh, we have ladder. Wait a minute, we have ladder.
San Andreas across the low power.
Car 6, you've got engine 5, rescue 5, ladder if you're available, en route.
Medic 2 will be en route. Suspect 1's currently on the other MVA.
Somebody notify Chief 1, please.
No worries, Kronos, I understand it.
Incoming 911.
You're upper or lower? Upper power. I'm trying to make contact with the driver, but I don't want to touch the thing. It's tearing up wood.
Okay, go on. Rescue 5 on scene. One vehicle partially over the embankment.
Up.
30%,
If we have rescue, they should be below. Actually, no, they should be above as well. Fuck.
If we can do that, I don't actually know.
Chief 1's on air. Rescue 5, go ahead and take the command until Car 6 or myself get on scene. We'll move to Fire Ops 2. Fire Ops 2, can I get a postal on this?
Okay, we'll switch to Fire Ops 2. It's 805.
That doesn't look too bad, but...
Make it 8031. We are on Upper Power Street.
Hey, let's get...
Chief 1 copies, I'm in route.
Rescue 5, switch over to Fire Ops 1.
Good.
Fire Ops 2, Fire Ops 2.
Ladder 1, we are on scene.
I suppose that was my fault.
Hey, let's get an
you
immediate...
want to take command, Chief, or you want me
let's
to?
get... who is this?
Silva.
Sorry,
Carp.
I believe we have ours coming. You're on rescue. Let's go ahead and get this thing connected to rescue right now, at the very least.
Yep. I'm pulling the chains off right now. Can you put the chains under the car?
Can I what?
Can you put the chains under the back? Yeah, if you can, Roby, if you can put the chains
Yeah,
under the back wheel of the tire, I'm gonna secure it to the back bumper.
Had a pretty shitty weekend, actually.
Doesn't look like it's...
I was supposed to go to the beach, but they completely shut down the Elysian Fields freeway.
Alright, it is teetering just a little bit, so be mindful of that. See if we can get that bottom back axle connected. Ma'am, can you hear me?
You've got command, Chief, for Chief 1.
Is he coming?
Chief. He is, yeah, but you've got command for the
Okay,
time being.
yeah, right now we just want to get this thing stabilized before we start working into it.
Just making everyone aware, no external injuries. She was breathing out of a bag. We believe she's on something.
And you got
so.
that on the back
Yeah,
tires.
get it now.
Okay. I'm gonna... You know what I'm gonna do?
New dispatch. Power Street.
I'm gonna back
8055.
I'm gonna pull it with the winch on the front bumper. Is that
We need to get the bottom side cleared. Do we have law? Do we have any law down below closing the street? Sir? We have...
I've got someone coming down.
Okay, yeah, we'll need to immediately clear that just in case. Howdy, folks.
I'm
you
gonna
don't
pull
see the
the winch off.
situation? Okay. We've got Elio going down below.
I'm gonna put this on the winch. I'm not gonna pull
Hey,
it. I'm gonna secure it with the winch.
hey, it doesn't look like she's breathing.
Okay. Do we have this attached right now?
Yeah, it's...
We're attaching it.
I'm gonna put the PTO on.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some vital checks on her then. Just
yeah. I'll
if
try
it starts sliding back away.
Should be stable shortly.
It's all clipped on vehicles.
Yeah.
it's stable.
Let's get. Do we have blocks or any chalks on the rescue as well?
Okay, Chief.
Yeah.
Okay, the vehicle is secured with the back axles. It's pulled by the winch. It is connected to the winch in case we want to pull it, but
Yeah, guys,
it
get
is currently
some of the
tensioned.
wheels for me,
Yeah,
please.
we'll probably get ready to probably winch it back. Do we have any blocks on tires as well? Just for now.
We have them, but I mean the rescues do all the work with the
Yeah. I
the
just,
winch.
Hey, what do you got?
yeah, we should be fine. Look, we've got a vehicle right now. It is currently linked to rescue at this time. It's winched to rescue. Do we have any blocks on the wheels here on this vehicle as well, or is it just attached by chain?
I believe the captain was getting that right now. Yeah, it looks like he's on it
Okay.
right now.
All right. Lady inside is not breathing at this time. I don't know her vitals right now though. We're just checking that. From what we can kind of see,
Okay,
you know, no movement of the chest.
Rapidly get her out then, because we need to start resuscitation. I'll go ahead and get a trauma alert started to
I'm gonna see if I
pillbox.
can-
I'm gonna let all them know.
Yeah, it's chalked and chained.
Okay. Let's see if we can go ahead and get that. Okay, let's see if we can get that door open. If it's simply.
Yeah, so pulse is 130, heart rate is 140/80, respiratory is 17, SpO2 is now 80.
Guys, nobody.
This vehicle is not going anywhere. So let's see if we can.
We got a pulse. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, just get some irons on that or something. Let's get it open. Ladder one, y'all work on that.
I'm just gonna see if it's simply unlocked, because a lot of times we don't check that. All right, it's locked. Let me see if I can.
EMS from far radio.
Watch out, bro.
I'm just gonna unlock it.
Ah, you're a smart man.
Alright.
So your patient's no longer hopefully.
Hey, your side should be unlocked as well. Let's get EMS should be able to get in there.
Medic 1's gonna be arriving to Great Ocean.
Yeah, hey, get a collar on her, something, get her on a board, get her out of that vehicle.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Can you go grab the KED?
Morgan, just so you know, the car's not gonna fall.
Yeah, but we still don't want her hanging there.
Yeah, I want to get her out of it.
No, I know.
I've got the door.
I got the KD.
Backboard's behind.
Copy fire radio.
Scene at 5047.
Set to get her moved, and I'll
Code 445 units, EMS 4, engine 2.
Alright, since she is still secured by the seatbelt, might as well go ahead and cut it off and lean her forward a little bit so we can get the KED on her.
Car 6 has been assigned to safety. Chief 2 will still be operations. I'll be instant on this scene.
On it.
Incoming 911.
Do we have a backboard with y'all or?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a KED.
I would just see if we can. Honestly, it might be better to just simply cut the seatbelt. That way we're not putting pressure inside.
I reckon we can just pop it.
Alright, C-SPAN's clear for now. Yeah, go ahead and get the seatbelt cut off and we'll just go ahead and get her out.
This car ain't going anywhere no matter how much pressure you put it in, but we still want to be.
Alright.
Medic 1, Mike check fire radio. Copy. Medic 1's clear from Great Ocean in rapid quarters. Are we at Station 1 or Station 7 now?
Do we have anything leaking as well that we should be aware of? Anything major?
Go behind.
We check for leaking gasoline, see if it's leaking down below.
Don't go behind.
Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can focus on moving this vehicle back now.
Just so it's on the record.
Doesn't know there's anything leaking.
Alright. We have blocks on the wheels right now on this vehicle?
Yeah, but don't go behind the vehicle.
That's chalk.
It's chalk and chained.
Or do.
Okay.
It works.
Well, let's get her
You're
out
like
of there
me,
then.
I do that stupid shit too.
Sorry?
Somebody else in it?
Oh, you're good.
Oh.
Damn, who's calling me?
I almost tripped on that.
She's extricated everything. She's in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
now.
yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's focus on moving this vehicle back and getting it out.
Real quick, so is this an us pulling this back, or is this a tow pulling this back?
No, you utilize the winch on the rescue. We don't need to do any hard work.
I know. I was just curious if you wanted us to pull it back or the tow truck.
The extra man.
Oh, you mean the no, we want to move it away from the edge.
Okay.
Yeah, let's utilize it. Once it gets onto flat land and we can stabilize it, then the tow truck can handle it. But I want to make sure that we're not leaving it there for the tow to handle.
That's the plan. I think we just pull this some bitch off.
We're pulling it back. We're gonna pull it back on
That's
with
what
the
I was
winch,
saying.
release it, stabilize it, and then we'll clear up any gasoline, anything that might have spilled.
Whatever you want me to start pulling it back with the winch, you let me know.
Yeah, go. Oh, I see.
No.
Yeah, I see. What
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again. If you even can, you might not be able to.
Let me. You know, just keep pulling on that winch. Yep. Oh, okay. Someone might need to, you know, kind of get inside there and help with it.
Somebody try the other side.
Maybe release the brake or something inside. I can't get in there.
I'm pulling it back now.
Ooh.
Please don't fall, Chief.
I'm trying to kind of get in there so I can release the brake. Oh, okay, we got it. Good, perfect. There we go.
Alright, I stopped it.
Wait, is there a winch script?
Alright, Proby, I'm sorry I don't know your name. I'm gonna release the tension on this and we can pull those chains out from
Beautiful.
Yeah, no worries.
Like plan to get that sorted and all.
Medic 2 is back on main radio. We'll be
just isolate it.
clearing
completely.
all sectors.
No, there's nothing leaking. If you want to just run around the other side, just ensure the engine's cut off. I'll get that battery out. We'll just isolate it fully.
I don't think we need to cut the battery out.
I mean, just for the sake of.
Better to be safe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't cut the battery. Ain't no reason to.
You could pull the terminals off.
If we're happy to. I mean, I was just gonna disconnect it, leave it in.
Chains are off.
I mean,
I was gonna say we don't need to destroy batteries.
Makes his job easier.
Oh, jobs.
Medic 1, can I have you en route 7286?
Oh,
Clinton
Medic 1
Avenue,
jobs.
in front
That's
of the
hot.
dispatch center for a dog bite. Medic 1, en route Clinton Avenue,
I'll just disconnect it for now. I can
for
always.
a dog bite.
Alright, chains are in back.
Okay, inside looks fine.
Timeout 1933.
Medic 1's en route.
We have tow here to help out.
Chief 1,
I believe they're en route.
Okay, they're en route.
Chief 1.
Alright.
I believe so.
Add EMS 4 to the assignment, please.
Copy.
Okay. I think it is now ready for tow.
Showing EMS 4 also en route.
How'd they utilize this? How did they get the car?
Everything like that. Let's get our shit picked up. Get back in service.
Yep.
Yeah, we're all released. They just need
your
a job.
chains. Yeah, your chains are in.
Hell yeah.
Copy it. Engine 2 showing you clear from last en route to quarters.
Alright, good work, everyone.
Yeah, your chains are in your apartment.
Commander,
Thank you,
you
sir.
gonna be on scene of that?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, Chief 1, I'm still on scene 8031. We're about to clear though. I'll be en route to the dog bite.
Copy, showing you en route.
You have law enforcement en route to that as well.
Be advised, state's already on scene.
10.
Alright. We'll clear out.
Yeah, all set.
Wait, I'm not driving. What am I doing?
Fire command from Senior Firefighter 39.
Show fire radio at a channel.
Rescue fire radio. Medic 1, fire radio, can we get that posted again?
Chief 1, and what unit was calling for command?
Senior Firefighter 39, Chief 1, we need an assignment when you're available, please, sir.
Chief 1 copies. You'll be engine 5, Nosman. Engine 5, meet him at station 1 and bang him out, please.
Medic 1 on arrival.
EMS 4, stop traffic.
Fighter 1 shows back to quarters. Oh, you have to be 16 plus. We were 18 plus, and I guess they reverted it back to 16.
10-4, y'all are clear for 7 again.
Received.
Chief 1, I'm on scene, Clint now.
Oh, we got a scene. We got 2 new firefighters, and we got a scene. I would say that's a pretty damn good day, in my opinion. Thank you for the hydrate there. Oh, we can hear we just heard the the seatbelt. It works.
Fire radio on channel. Show fire radio at a channel.
Show fire radio and channel.
Am I gonna be out wild tonight? Probably. I'm probably not gonna stream tonight, but I may bring out a Firebird tonight, depending on how many law are around.
Rescue 5 fire radio.
Maybe not.
Go ahead. We're back in. 10 for your back in quarters.
In service and in quarters, actually.
10-4, so you're back in service and back in quarters as of 1839.
Really? Really? You want a sticker as well?
5 mics.
Yeah.
Really? Okay, I'll get you a sticker. Do you want a smiley face or do you want one of a fire truck? You want the fire truck one? Okay, give me a moment.
Show me 10-6, 5 mics. 10-4, show me 10-6, 5 mics.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, let's head back to station.
As of 1840, have a good night.
Oh, that was something.
Maybe we can swipe him from the police department and have him join us.
Minute 1, go ahead. Just an update for you. We're going to be delayed on our scene. We're waiting for the patient to get back out of his head. That works. Showing you delayed answer.
What station are we going to again? One again? Or...
1, yeah. The green light.
Rescue 5 area. We're relocating Station 7.
Oh, we're going to Station 7.
10-4, Rescue 5, showing you relocating to Station 7.
That's a reverse.
Medic 2 back at Station 3.
10-4, Max 2, showing you back at Station 3 as of 1841.
20, you can show me 10-7, 10-42, Medic 2, staff times 1.
Copy, showing Medic 2, staff times 1, and showing to 742 as of 1842. Have a good night.
Incoming 911.
Chief 1, I'll be 10-7, 10-42. Command will be vacant at this time.
10-4, Chief 1, showing you 742 as of 1842.
Can I have a raid list, please? By the way, Cal.
Senior 5 out of 10, Chief 3.
We are also gonna get off duty once we're back.
Correction, Chief 2.
Go for it.
Permission to add certain ladder to, set on engine 2 to help a Medic 2.
10-4.
Copy, Senior 5 out of 10, dispatch, can you taxi the Medic?
Chief 2, I will also be going 10-7, 10-42, show ladder 1 times 1 staffed.
10-4, Chief 2, showing you 10-7, 10-42 as of 1843. Have a good night. Showing ladder 1 half staff times 1.
Alright guys, I am gonna send you to Brooks, who was the one that we interviewed. So give her a little love and tell her that she did a really good job at the interview. Be all stay safe. I will be back hopefully Friday, maybe not. I might stream tomorrow night some Redem, perhaps. We'll see.
Hi, John, how are you?
Be all stay safe, have a good night, and I'll see you soon.
Show me back. That works, showing you back tonight as of 1843.